When visiting the purveyor, you may have spotted an item up for sale called Vault Steel Scrap and maybe wondered what it is, or do you actually have to buy it in the game? Well, basically, in short, Vault Steel Scrap is a crafting material used to craft the Vault 94 themed armor sets. These include the Solar Armor, the Strangleheart Power Armor, and also the Thorn Armor. Originally, this crafting material was actually added to the game as a reward from the old Vault raids which came in the Nuclear Winter update, but just like Nuclear Winter, Bethesda axed them. So now the only way of actually getting them is going and buying them from the purveyor for 10 scrip per piece. The material itself is actually very limited in use, with it actually only being used to craft these 3 different sets of armor. On top of that as well, these armors aren't the best in the game kind of stats wise, but they do come with their own unique benefits. To start, when a player equips a full set of solar armor, they will gain a solar set bonus, regenerating their own health and their teammates' health around them when above 60%. The Thorn armor, which is identical in looks, gives the player a Thorn set bonus, making the player harder to detect when sneaking, and also makes melee targets and attackers bleed, causing them damage. Finally, the Strangleheart Power Armor, which is basically just Ultrasight Power Armor but covered in Strangler Vines and Flora, gives the Strangleheart set bonus, which deals acid damage to all armed attackers. This damage, however, does not stack and it only hits for around 4 per second according to the wiki, so it's not really the massively kind of impactful armor you'd like it to be. As a whole though, as you can tell from these unique bonuses, these armor sets do kind of fit the description of what you would imagine to be very useful in Vault raids, but the Vault raids sadly did get taken out. There's never really been much information as to whether Bethesda will ever add these back into the game, but I know there is a huge community out there that would really love to see these re-added. Now if you're interested in getting any of these armor sets, the plans for all of them can now be bought with gold bullion from either Regs at Vault 79 or for a discount from Minerva. Once you've got the plans acquired, players can then craft the armor like normal just on an armor workbench. And a little tip if you do decide to go and craft some of these, equip the perk Armorer at rank 2 or above, because this will reduce the amount of Vault Steel that you actually need to craft each piece. Now if you've seen this and maybe now you're wondering whether to test this armor out, or maybe just wondering how beneficial or kind of how it compares to the other armors, feel free to click on the link in the top right now where it'll take you to the guide that I did on all the armors, comparing each one for the stats and stuff like that. But now though, that's all the basics you need to know on Vault Steel Scrap. It's very kind of short and sweet, there isn't too much to go off here. Going off all of this though, the decision on whether you want to make use of this armor is now up to you. Let me know down in the comments though, how many of you actually use this armor, or how many of you are debating using it. That's all the information for now though. If you did enjoy, hit that like button, and if you want to see more Fallout 76 guides, then make sure to subscribe. If there is anything as well that you're struggling with, comment it down below and it might be my next guide on the channel. Thanks for watching, bye bye.